grown sons. I have 2 beautiful daughter-in-laws, and I have 5 grandchildren, 3 boys and 2 girls.
Well, we adopted. I have 7 children. I have ages 24 to 4, so there's a 20-year gap.
We have 3 children. I have a daughter that's 36, a son that's 31, and a 7-year-old little boy.
Motherhood has no I in it, so I'm going to take myself out of the equation because I think it's a lot of listening and loving and learning and teaching and giving, and I could go on and on.
Motherhood means that God answers prayers. God has been preparing me to be an adoptive mother for years before Chuck and I ever met. You know, God knew, and even though there was painful times that I walked through with infertility and longing for a child and longing to be a mom, and He gave me Brighton to begin with to do that.
And it's just an extra extension of me. Motherhood is loving someone, embracing that you have a gift and an ability to love somebody. It's being there for them, it's being present, it's listening, it's just loving them. And it's not just with my birth children.
Back in the day, my challenge was just to get out of diapers. That was my one goal, was to get out of diapers. Now you have to realize that I started back in the day when we had cloth diapers. There were no disposable diapers. So they had to be washed daily. Open the dryer and all you saw was a mound of white diapers that had to be folded. So the first challenge I had was just to get out of diapers.
Privacy? That's a big challenge. Not finding Cheerios under the couch.
Because we were a military family, the most challenging was being both parents, really. My husband was gone a lot in the very beginning, especially with our oldest one, and having to go through different stages of life, trying to just do it all. It can be very hard. I think that was the most challenging for me, other than just being a parent and not wanting to be a friend. You know, you can't be that friend first. You have to be that parent first, and friend comes later.
A mother wears a lot of different hats. You know, teacher, chef, chauffeur, guru, friend, enemy. But the rewards outweigh the challenges by far. Well, the most rewarding thing was to see your children grow and to nurture and to meet those milestones that everyone, has to go through. Teach them the love of God and the Word, and to have them grow and to nurture and to take that final step of meeting and experiencing God's love.
Hearing your child sing "Jesus loves me," or telling you what grace means and truly understanding what grace means, because your children learn those things, yes, because you tell them about them, but hopefully because you are mimicking those and living those out day in and day out in front of them, because I truly believe they learn by watching you more than you telling them what to do or what to know.
For me, it's been watching them come into who they are. We've always told our kids, and this is kind of just from my own perspective, it's just that I want them to be better than what I was. I want to be better than what my parents were, my mother was, but I want them to grow up and be better than what I was. I want to see them excel, and to see that happening. There's been down times, there's been hard times, but even in those hard times, knowing that I have to trust what I put into them. God gave me wisdom and He gave me guidance, and if I trust that, even when they're not walking right, I can still hold on to the fact that they know God, they know who He is, they know they are supposed to be there. So it's that rewarding knowing that I've put into them what I'm supposed to.
And I was pregnant with Jeff, and we were up visiting, and I was lamenting about, oh, I'm so anxious for him to come. I want to see him. She said to me, oh, Sherry Ann, they're much easier to care for in the oven. And she was right. But I've always remembered that, and it's dear to my heart.
So what did she say to you once he was born?
I told you. And also my mother said, now remember, you can't give them back.
They were very helpful
Yes, they were very helpful.
and encouraging.
Yes, encouraging, yes. So I thought, oh, what have I gotten myself into?
This is a quote from C.S. Lewis. It seems to me that we often, almost sulkily, reject the good that God offers us because at the moment we expected some other good. We are always harking back to some occasion which seemed to us to reach perfection. And I think that reaching back to those thoughts that maybe you saw on Pinterest or you heard your friend saying, you know, we look back at those things and go, that's perfection, that's what I want my life to be like. And you know, sometimes we miss the small little bits of perfection in the day-to-day life.
You know, trust what you've put into them. I have to trust that what God gives me, even through my mistakes, I'm still putting into them. And don't take it personal when they fall, because it's not always something I've done. I think as moms, we compare ourselves, live up to what other people are doing, and I can't do that. I have to be who I am and who we are in our home and not compare myself to others. And so putting in what I know, even if it's wrong, God will turn it around. A loss, you know, Mother's Day is hard for me. My mom, her birthday is May the 7th and Mother's Day falls a few days later, but I still miss her. And I still take that day to think about her. And some years there's been some tears and some there's not. But I still grieve her. That never stops. Just know that whether they're here or they're not, there is something joyful to be about. And so look for those pleasant memories. And if the tears need to fall, let them fall. They're healing. Let that guide you and be what it is. But don't try to mask it. You need to be real with it and understand it. God still calls us to be a mother, even if we physically can't have children. He may have a call on us to walk into another area. That is still motherhood. Motherhood is loving someone. Motherhood is embracing that you have a gift and an ability to love somebody. Understand the pain, embrace the pain, and let it be, this is where I'm at. Take that day and grieve that day if that's what you need to do. But don't let it hold you back from loving someone or mothering someone.
I'm going to say begin to praise Him in the hallway, in the waiting. God answers prayers. It may not be what we expected. It may not look like what we wanted. And God still, it didn't turn out like I wanted. He had other plans. But in His better plan,
it does get easier. I enjoy my children through every stage of life, and so embrace that, enjoy that, and laugh. Have some laughter.
I say to be comfortable in who you are and who God has created you to be, and go forward from there, because the comparison is not worth it. And the enemy would love to have us compare and to doubt. But our faith and our trust is in the Lord, and we know that He's got it in control. And of course, the mantra for this pandemic that we're in right now is, we're all in this together. So as mother to mother, I would say, we are in this together. And if you need help, don't hesitate to ask.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Enjoy your day. Have fun. Even during this quarantine, find some place to eat. Have fun.
Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Happy Mother's Day! Be blessed. Enjoy your children. and take joy in the little moments.